How's it going? Whispers from the void. I'm Evan.
And I'm Phil, the Vitesse for the Intimates. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Yeah.
Phil.
Yes, Evan.
Last we talked. You were going to go figure out why you're the chainsaw man.
The chainsaw man? Why I am the chainsaw man?
No, your sleep apnea. Why you're Denji, dude?
Why am I Denji? Honestly, I don't know if I have the Denji energy, like, though.
You don't have the Denji energy, but you have the makeup.
Yeah, I have like the sound of Denji. I have the power. Okay, I stopped.
Yeah. So did you find any? Were they able to tell you anything about that? Or?
No, they didn't answer yet. Like, supposed to be next week. Next week or in 2 weeks again.
They're just like, wow, I can't believe this guy's lasted this long.
Honestly, funny enough, one of my friend got diagnosed with sleep apnea, and is hard. Like, he stopped breathing at least 80 times during a night.
That's why
I
got buddies like with it too.
Yeah, but like the number that you stop breathing during a night mostly is around 45, 40. Him, it's 80, so it's the double. Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know if he's like the only one. Probably not. But, like, it's the first time when he told me that, I was like, okay, now I understand why you sleep so badly. And why you, like, when you sleep 14 hours nonstop, that he's still fucking tired. I understand now.
Yeah, because he's dying.
Yeah.
Natural selection has picked him.
But natural selection has picked him to be, like, the god of those, like, the survivor. Because he survived fucking 80 times in the night, dude. Probably myself is the same thing. I don't fucking know. If it is, I want to be called Denji.
Don't worry. I'll be the first one to call you Denji.
But like, now that you told me that, I'm like, because I fucking love plushies and I want a fucking Pochita plushie, man. Pochita, I fucking love that dog. It's a fucking demon, but I fucking love that dog. The chainsaw dog. So great. I fucking love Pochita. Like, in anime, I think, like, my two favorite animals in anime are Ain from Cowboy Bebop and Pochita from Chainsaw Man. There's other animals, other dogs, but this is just
quite
like...
That's quite the range.
Yeah, but they're fucking cute. Like, I see Ain, I'm just like, oh, I want to just, like, take his little paws and just like, oh, you're so cute. I'm fucking
that's
like,
one way.
When I see a dog, I'm just like, I just have like a fucking golden retriever energy, man. I just want to play with them.
Golden retriever energy.
That's who I am. I'm a playful guy. I love to have fun.
Did you see that Adam Warren is quitting Oceano?
Oh yeah, I saw that, and like it all in the community just like talking about it. I was just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, I didn't read a lot about it, but I know about it. So this is like a good, like, I know about Warren. I don't understand why he quit though. Like, let me check like the news.
So, I think that after reading his post, I got two thoughts.
Yeah.
Good for him. I think the scene is way too aggressive. I think that when stuff comes out about people, the cancel culture scene and things like that, everybody goes way too far. Not saying that they should, not saying that these people don't deserve it, but it's like everyone goes fucking way too far. Suddenly their grandma's friend is also an accomplice because this guy that she gave a bagel to in 1992 was a piece of shit. So, like, that, they kind of have, like, that sort of, like, attack on them.
Yeah.
And he got caught up in that because it was from, they're touring with a band who the guy had, like, sexual misconduct or whatever. And, like, how the fuck is he supposed to know the background of all these people? Like,
yeah, exactly.
There's no background. Like, you kind of know guys from, like, here and there, but, like, at the end of the day, when you're, like, a big touring act, you're not really always the one making the calls, man. Like, you're kind of just told, sometimes you're just told, like, hey, you guys are going you're going here to do that or whatever. The second thought I have was he's covering for somebody. By coming out and leaving Oceano now, he might not have known, but somebody in the band knew. Something happened. Somebody knew something. Because for him to leave, like, because it would make more sense if, like, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's almost like the band doesn't back him in his decision. You know what I mean? Because, like, if it was like a band thing and they were all in agreement, I imagine they would just drop off the tour and that would be the end of it.
Yeah.
But I think that he probably got pushback once he found out and once things, were going crazy. And I think that pushback is probably why he was like, fuck this, because they were already on a hiatus. So
okay,
obviously I have no fucking idea, but that's my two cents. Those are my first two thoughts when I read that.
Okay, so what's happening? Like, and now we're just talking about facts and not just like what we think about it. What I think about it. To be honest, when I read news, I don't want to put what I think about it. I don't want to say what I think about it because I don't have enough. I don't have enough fact to say, oh, that's why he quit. That's why it's happening. Like, a lot of things can happen. In that case, they're saying maybe it's because of, like, the other bands that got controversial people. Like, guys from Attila and I think the singer from Dealer got problem.
I think it was the Dealer thing.
Yeah, he's the Dealer guy. The Dealer guy. And I heard a lot of things about the Dealer guy. That's why I don't listen to them a lot. Like, I try to listen to music, not like I try to separate the artist and, like, the guy, but sometimes it's rough to do it. It's very rough to do it, and, yeah. But, yeah, I won't read all of it. Honestly, I think what I do is put the fucking article under the description because it's long.
We'll link it. Yeah, we'll link it.
We'll link it. It's fucking
We'll link
long,
just the article.
But like okay, I can read a little thing. It says, in a long statement on Twitter, Oceano vocalist Adam Warren defended himself, saying he wasn't aware of the accusations against the other bands, and announced that Oceano would be dropping off the tour. He also said that he'd be stepping away from Oceano to focus on his solo project, Adam on Earth. And he got a full statement that he made online.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
And that's why I said, like, he's definitely, one, covering for somebody, and two, he's just reacting to the backlash of, like, all these people coming at him. Because I genuinely believe him when he says, I don't know these fucking people that well, like, you tour with these guys, like, some bands are like, they're fucking buddies, but, like, what, how many fucking touring acts are there? Like, there's hundreds, thousands, like, you don't fucking know everybody,
Exactly.
If someone's a piece of shit, like, sometimes you find out on tour, or sometimes you find out through, like, stuff, but, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, the fact of throwing accusations, because with social media and stuff like that, anyone could just come out and fabricate not saying that that's everybody, but it happens. Like, there are people who overblow things or come out and say things and stuff that's just like you could say anything on the fucking internet. So a lot of the time, if I hear accusations and it comes from the internet, well then there's a 50-50 fucking shot that it's like there's probably an 80 to 20% shot that that's not the entire story.
Yeah.
And there's stuff missing. So then you have to let it, like you said, you got to let it play out. You got to see what happens. You know, do the cops get involved? What happens? You know, like, is there charges? Like, what goes on? You know, because like, yeah, honestly, dude, it's a plight. It's a terrible thing. But it's like an impossible task to like commit people who do these things unless you're like on top about it. Lots of witness, like a whole, like you need a big case, you know, because it's hard to nail these guys down.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, like I have so much problem also with all the sexual allegation. Like I know it's terrible, and like the victims, like I sympathize with them, I empathize with them and all. But the problem sometimes, a lot of fake victims, I'll call them like this, they use this fucking excuse to just like drown someone into hell, just to say, hey, this guy is problematic, just go after him. Well, the matter of fact is, it's not true. It's not true. It never happened. Like, take for example the decapitated guys. They got like fucking, like, they got on court in Washington, in the state of Washington, if I remember.
Yes, they were
because of that,
accused of gang raping a girl or something.
They were accused of that, and in the end, like the procurer had no fucking argument. Like they had nothing to say that it's true. So I'm just like, oh, okay.
And that's sort of like the issue with things like that. It's so open-ended. There are stuff that's like it's cut and dry. There's bruises, there's photos, police reports. Like if you got a police report, then I 100% believe you. Because you've like that's proper steps. I understand where it's like some people, like stuff happens to these girls or whatever it may be, and they don't report it. And I get it. I totally get it. But it makes it that much harder down the road, you know? So it's like, it's just it's an unfortunate, it's a system that has flaws, but like I don't see a better way of fixing it. And when it comes to the backlash and stuff like that, like, yeah, the backlash is eternal. Everyone's gonna, you know, hop on that and stuff like that. But guys still tour. I mean, look at what just happened with As I Lay Dying with Tim. He gets out of jail. Obviously, he's always never really been like a stand-up guy from all accounts, but it's like the whole band quits, and now his side project stuff is quitting and things like that. So it's like, yeah, he has a real issue going on there. McCready, do you remember McCready?
Yeah.
From fucking Signs of the Swarm?
Yeah.
Originally, and then he joined
Lorna Shore.
Yeah. So like that guy had a laundry list of issues with one woman, and he was gone from the scene, gone from music, and then he came back like a couple of years ago, and then people still go and listen to his music. So like, yeah, it's a sucky situation, you know. And whatever your moral compass is sort of where you have to navigate with stuff like this. And I just think that it's just like once you start, it's just honestly, it's like could these fucking guys just figure it out so that they don't have to put this shit, because I feel like it's all over this scene, dude.
And
you know
there's also one thing I want to say to all the guys that does sexual misconduct. Stop thinking with your penis. think with your brain, if you have one. Because sometimes I really like ask myself the question, do you have a brain, or your penis got a brain too? Or just your penis got a brain? Even if your penis got a brain, just control it. My fucking God. I'm fucking tired of all those things. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It ruins.
It ruins
everything.
It ruins the industry, man.
It ruins them.
Everything. It ruins them, the industry, and like, even if they try, if they say, it's not true, I have facts, I have proof, and all.
Yeah, it takes away from the entire fucking thing.
Like, dude, we don't need your word. Don't tell us. Show us the truth. If you have photos, if you have things you can show us to say, hey, finally, like, I'm not a bad guy. We don't need your words. We need proof, real proof, tangible truth, like tangible proof.
And I get it, and that's just the problem. What counts is, like, there's no fucking tangible proof. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen some people be like, if there's no police report, then what do you got? And I would say that, yeah, I get it. Like, yeah, you don't have, well, some people don't fucking, it's a fucking voodoo thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a terrible thing that happens to mostly these girls, and they don't have the self-confidence or to go out and go forward with a process like that, because a lot of the time, the way it's treated is normally in tongue-in-cheek. Like, it's not exactly like, unless it's like full on, you can tell right away. Like, a lot of this stuff, like, there's no follow-up. They take a report, they walk away. That, maybe you get a follow-up, maybe not. Maybe they talk to them. Yeah. I don't know. Like, there's no real. So it's very, very difficult. And what's happened, I've noticed, is that it becomes that, like, social media becomes that place to throw it out there. Because you kind of do this. And then you get rid of it. Like, you get it off your chest. It's out there now. And now the world sees it. And then it becomes a big thing. So I can see why, like, more people will be willing to get on, like, to fight that battle than the justice system necessarily would give you. So I could definitely see why people do it. It's just, it ruins, like, it just sucks. It's just a sucky thing. When it gets introduced into anything, it just absolutely, there's, like, no recovery from it. You can't get past it. Like, and yeah, like, that's, like, yeah, you're kind of dead in the water, guy. Like, if you did these things when you were younger, I don't care if you were fucking a changed man, like, you kind of don't have a place in the scene. Like, you kind of ruin that for yourself. Like, you could go be a changed guy somewhere else, honestly. Like, because you can't just come back and do, like, act like, be different. Like, it's not going to be well received,
Exactly.
Because there's strong fucking feelings that go along with all this stuff now, because people are more aware and everything like that, and it's just that you can't exist in it.
It's like CJ McCreary is like Tim Lambesis.
I thought of McCready. I thought of McCready the first time, like, dude, because that guy is a sick vocalist.
Yeah, he's
fucking
sick.
Awesome. Like, people talk about oh fuck, why am I blanking on Lorna Shore's new guy? The guy after
Wood Ramos.
I think he was just as good as Will.
Yeah, like,
like, he's got the stuff.
I'll be honest. And now,
but he's a piece of shit.
Now let's do a segue to Lord of the Show. I think Will Ramos is good. He's great. He got a great vocals. He got great techniques. But so much people put him on a pedestal. They're putting him, like, as a god. He's a god. Oh my God. He's like the best one. Oh shit. I'm just like, go check Travis Ryan. They're doing basically the same thing, and I prefer Travis Ryan more than Will Ramos. Will Ramos seemed like a great guy. Lorna Shore's guy, all the guys in that band seems like great dudes. I would love to hang out with them, but I cannot stand their music. Like, I have problem with their music, bro. It's just like a big wall of sound with nothing, no meanings.
And that's fine,
but
dude.
There's much better deathcore than this. There's much better. To be fair, that's my opinion.
That's the thing, though. That's deathcore. You want to be, like, people in deathcore want to be hard. They want to be like, My opinion is there's nobody better than Phil. Phil Bozeman, dude.
Yeah, no, Phil Bozeman.
Nobody's better than Phil. Like, yeah, like when they came out with their newest song there for the next album, like, he still got it, you know? Like, you really don't get much better than Phil, you know? And you know, that's just the end of that, you know?
Yeah, no,
I think that everybody else is really good. I think deathcore's kind of like done this weird thing where it sort of had like an identity crisis. So I think Will coming in and fronting Lorna Shore sort of like helped true deathcore fans give themselves like identity again. To be
yes
like, this
no.
is like, yes, this is what we are, and blah blah blah.
Yes,
because it went clean vocals for a long time.
I realized something about deathcore. Like, you have the deathcore from the 2000s with like the old Whitechapel, Suicide Silence, Chelsea Grin, and all. Now you have more a split between the deathcore, like the blackened deathcore, and the deathcore the doom-like deathcore, and not the doom. We're not talking about a genre doom. We're talking about a video game doom, and mostly like what's the name of the guy that did like the soundtrack of the new Doom? Mitch something. I don't remember. But like, you got like this fucking synthetic kind of sound.
Didn't Brand of Sacrifice do a song for them?
Yeah.
I did a song. Yes. Someone did a song for the.
But you got this split between like the Carnifex, Lorna Shore, mental cruelty kind of deathcore, and like, I'll say Brand of Sacrifice, Carcosa, Distant, and other kinds of deathcore. Like, there's like more
Angel
synthetic,
Maker.
more futuristic in a way kind of deathcore, and even like that resembles to the old deathcore in my opinion. At some point you have some kind of similarities of the old like 2000s deathcore, but both have similarities, but now you have like two distinct scene of deathcore. Those who love like the Shadow of Intent and Lorna Shore, and those who love like the fucking Infant Annihilator, Carcosa, and like Brand of Sacrifice and whatever.
I still think. Sorry, I'm eating my connects. I still think that deathcore is still one of the most popular of the metal scene.
Yep.
Easily. Because I think more people listen to that stuff than they do any of the, the true death metal, black metal, whatever, doom. It's always those bands or something like that. Then you kind of get in the metalcore, but metalcore is also another one. It's in a weird place. There's so many little subs in there that it's like you could kind of like. Some of it's almost deathcore. Some of it's almost doom. Some of it's mostly death metal. Like some of it's rock. Honestly, and you listen to some of it, you're like, this is like a pop rocky kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Hard rocky kind of vibe. So it's like it's one of those true. You know what you're gonna get with a deathcore song, no matter the size. You're gonna get the chugs, the heavy riff breakdowns, and the guttural, fucking low breakdown in the middle of the song that towards the end that kind of just brings it all together, and There's nothing wrong with that stuff. That's just what the genre is, and I think that's why people still like. That's why it's so loved. Still, it's because it hasn't done a lot of change. You know, I feel like when Whitechapel was doing their clean vocals, everybody was kind of like, not shun them, but was kind of like, you guys go do that over there. Like, you guys go figure that out.
It depends. Like, maybe the album Before the Valley, I could say that. But the Valley was like the apex of that style.
I mean, yeah, they had three guitarists on the fucking record, so.
Yeah, no, but they have 3 guitarists like for. Am I maybe mistaken by saying that Whitechapel had 3 guitarists all along for all the albums?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I think musically it was always like.
But yeah, no, I was thinking, you know what? You were talking about metalcore. There's Killswitch Engage that released a new song and are releasing a new album.
Am I wrong for saying I like Howard better?
You're not wrong because I'm.
Jesse's not bad. I just like Howard better.
I fucking love Howard better.
I think it sounds better.
I'll be honest. That song made me not change, but made me appreciate a little bit more Jesse. Like, still, even the first album where Jesse came back in the band, like, he's great, but I still thought about Howard. And I'm still thinking about Howard. And I think Howard was so much better with Killswitch and less good with Light the Torch and, like, all his other band. Maybe
7 Years Alone or whatever that
The Devil
that
You
band was.
Know. The Devil You Know phase, the 2 Devil You Know album were fucking insane. I like them. But when they changed for Light the Torch, I was like, it's over. It sucks. It's not good. I don't like it. But yeah, no, Howard Jones with Killswitch, like, I remember I saw them in 2019. And I saw them there, like, at the Summer Festival in Quebec. And I saw Howard Jones playing with them. Like, they haven't done My Curse with them. They did, I think, Rose of Sharon with Howard Jones. I was like, my mouth just dropped, man. I was so impressed. And when they did My Curse, I was like, this love.
I mean, that's like every young metalhead's like opera, you know. That's their fucking.
Yeah, but
that's a go-to.
You know what? I need to do karaoke now. I need to do My Curse in karaoke. This love. Wait, what are the fucking lyrics? I want the fucking lyrics. Give me the lyrics, YouTube or whatever. My Curse, Killswitch Engage lyrics. I want the lyrics.
Speaking of lyrics, what's that beer you got there?
Oh yeah, beer. I got a cat. It's called the Catnip from the cat beer company called Noctem. It's the Catnip. It's an oldie. I love the Catnip. I think like when we started the podcast, it was one of my first beer that I drank on the podcast. But yeah, fucking cat, man. I love cats, but I prefer dogs. I still love cats. I'm allergic to cats, but I love dogs.
I'm a dog owner, and I say this. I am definitely more of a cat guy.
That's understandable. Now that you have a dog, you're tired of it. You're tired of your dog.
Cats are more my speed.
Oh, I have like the fucking lyrics. There's love burning to find you. Will you wait for me? And something like this. I don't remember. There's love burning to find you. Will you wait for me when you're being down? I fucking love it. So good. This is my curse. I fucking love that song. It's like my favorite song.
good song.
It's my favorite song. Like, it's
Top
the
notch.
first song I heard of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, when I was playing Guitar Hero 3, like, the third Guitar Hero. Wait. Like this. Like, one of the songs that you can download. I still had a PS2 at that time. One of the songs that you can, like, buy in the store in the game was
PS2, the best
PS2.
gaming console of all time.
The best?
The best.
Yeah. I completely agree.
I was a big PS2 kid, dude. I played the shit out of that. I played Lord of the Rings trilogy on PS2, and those are my Tak and the Power of Juju.
Yeah.
Those are my OG. Those are my favorite fucking games to play, dude.
Dude, PS2 is like
Star Wars
Guitar
Battlefront,
Hero.
the original Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah. The PS2 is like
Put in
Guitar
some
Hero.
fucking hours, dude.
But I'll be honest, I'm a Sony guy. Like the old stuff, like the PS1, the PS2. Like I had a PS1 before.
You just like the Japanese women. Be honest.
Huh?
You just like the Japanese women. Just be honest.
No, I fucking love PS1, PS2. It's like my two favorite consoles. I never had a PS3. I never had a PS4. I never had a PS5. I should maybe get them, but they are fucking expensive. And honestly,
PS2.
I'm an old guy concerning like when it goes to video games. I prefer to have a CD. I prefer to have something like physical. I don't like to buy like for me it's just like it doesn't work in my head having a console but buying on internet. What the hell?
Because I do a lot of Steam now because we built this computer. I had some help, but built this computer and now everything's Steam. Everything's on the fucking internet. You just download it, and I think that's like incredible. Like, I definitely like the PC platform better for the chance that like it's more optimized. You can fucking really dial in. Like I just upgraded graphics cards. I went to a 460 Ti.
Yeah.
So it's like you can see the fucking sweat drip off of like guys' faces, dude. Like you could do like some crazy shit, if you really want to. If you want to put in the money and you want to do the work, you can do that. And obviously you find some fun games that you normally don't get released on platform. So you end up just, and they're like $5, $3. I played a fucking game for a while where it was called Hydroneer, and it basically you just mine stuff. That's it. It's the whole point of the game. Just mine stuff. And I did that for hours. I would just mine stuff. It cost me like $10. I just fucking the entertainment I got from that game.
and you see Drew coming in your office and be like, "Dada, what you playing?" I'm like, "I mine, dude. I mine, son."
Well, it's funny because like when he's old enough, I'll let him play. And like the idea is like eventually, because I don't think that I think he's going to be a gamer.
Probably.
Because he's fucking got that dopamine thing like I do. So I could definitely see him being a gamer. I could definitely, like, I would give him my PC and make a new one. Like, I would make myself another one.
Yeah, why not?
And then just, like, have that. Like, because me and my brothers, we all play. We're actually playing a game right now. We have our own Discord, and we do all that. So it's, like, I could definitely see it being, like, one of those things. And, like, if you look at it through, it depends on what kind of lens you look at it from, right? Because, like, yes, video games are addicting and they cause a lot of sensory issues and things like that. But it's kind of like goes back to like the internet and things like that. Like you can learn a lot of things.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I learned what toxic people are like. I also learned like what is like a good community, what's a bad community, like how to interact with other people, helping, all this other stuff. As well as, like the ability to be able to, like, my brother lives in South Carolina, like the ability to just play a game with him and have that time whether it's a couple hours or whatever it is. Like,
Wait, Noah?
no, Bryant.
Oh, Brett. He's not in South Carolina? I thought he was in California.
No, he moved to South Carolina. He got stationed there. But
Okay.
it's like that's like the ability that you have to be able to connect with people and stuff like that. And like sometimes we just like you'll just sit on Discord or whatever. You don't necessarily have to play a game, but it's just the and you don't have to play a game with each other. Like you could just be in Discord and you could just be doing your thing and talking and stuff like that. So there's a big access thing to it that I really enjoy and I find it way better than like social media, like because I can actually talk to the person. In some cases, you can turn on your video and like you can have the video conversations like we do here or something like that. But so I find that way better and easier to acquiesce with. So
Yeah. I completely understand. Like, I'm still like retro gamer kind. I love like something that's more like physical. Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the Steam stuff and all. I appreciate like the gaming stuff on PC and other console. I appreciate it, but I don't know why. I just prefer the old stuff. I don't know why. It's just my kind of thing. I'm not a gamer, basically. I'm not the biggest gamer ever. Like, right now, my favorite kind of game are card games, trading card games. Like, I'm playing Magic the Gathering, man. And just like, it's basically the same thing. You can have a good community of Magic, a bad community of Magic. You can discover, like, shitty people, like good people. You can discover good player, like bad player, like myself. I don't know why, I just love that. The Magic Gathering. I fucking love it. I should do like a fucking deck of witches and sorcerers. And call it the Doom guy. The Doom. What was your name? The Doom Wizard? Yeah, the Doom Wizard.
the Doom Wizard.
I need to find a deck like a commander that's like a wizard on it.
He's got to be with a blue hat. He's got to have a blue hat.
Dude, okay, so there's something I did recently. I did some custom cards. There's like MTG custom card thing, and you take a photo of yourself or something, or you do like a photo of whatever. You put this photo on a template of Magic cards, and you do your own card, basically. Honestly, I see you like human warlock or human sorcerer. I see you with mana, black mana, maybe black, blue mana, something like this, around that. You're a very logical guy, but you could also like take your magic to the next level and just like kill people and put him back alive. A necromancer, technically. I don't know. There's something that you could do with that. A black, blue.
When I played Talisman,
Yeah.
it's a board game we played online. Me and a couple buddies. When we were religiously playing it, my character was a leprechaun. So.
Oh shit! Honestly, leprechaun,
dude.
leprechaun. This in Magic, a leprechaun could be like a goblin. So it could be like fire. So red mana could be something red mana, maybe green mana, a little bit green red mana.
Yeah. So like I won one time. It was me and we were playing. It was me and two other of my buddies, and then we had a computer that we were playing against. And I fucking the funny thing about the leprechaun is if you land on the forest.
Yeah.
And there's 3 forest places on the board. If you land in the forest, you can have the option to collect money. So what I did was I bounced around between these three forest spots for like 9 rounds. Like I didn't fight a single monster. I just ran away from stuff. I ignored all the other things. Meanwhile, the other two are fighting to get into the center to go with their talismans and stuff. So at the end of 9 rounds, I had accumulated like 100 gold. And then I went and I bought strength. I bought all the strength I could have. As much as you can get. I just bought it. And then I just bullied my way into the center. I killed my buddy, took his talisman, and then I won the game.
Oh, damn. Okay, so I found a magic card with a leprechaun on it. I don't know if I can, like... Aisling Leprechaun. It's an old card. It's like from 1994.
Wow.
And it says, all creatures that block or are blocked by leprechaun become green creature. Use counters to indicate change creatures. Cost to tap, maintain, or use special ability to target creature remains entirely unchanged. Shit. Like, it's just like a fucking normal creature. And it's 1/1. And, like, it's not that strong. You don't use it to attack. But its fucking effect is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did. I don't know if you did play Magic the Gathering, maybe.
No, I did do. I did. I was part of a D&D campaign when I was.
Oh
younger.
yeah, it was D&D.
Oh, yeah, D&D campaign. The fuck was I? I think it was like a ranger or something.
Yeah. Oh, ranger can be cool.
I would die all the time. I did. I would die all the time.
God damn.
We'd run into like a monster. Like I remember, the party was like going through like a forest area, and I had like a bonus because it was a forest. I was a rate whatever. And we were coming, and then there was like this door or something, and they're like, do you guys want to open it? And then so the mage opened it, and out came like this crazy looking spider guy.
Yeah.
And my initial reaction was to shoot an arrow at it, and I rolled a fucking 2. And he fucking killed me.
God, yes.
And they were like,
you got 2, man.
Yeah. So then the rest of the party had to fight this fucking monster.
Oh fuck.
Because I pissed it off.
Okay, but like you pissed it off. Like you rolled a 2. Did you lost like damage? Like did you had a lot of damage?
Yeah, he killed me.
Oh, he killed you.
He
Shit.
fucking killed me. Yeah.
No, because
the monster. Like, I rolled a 2. The monster crit me. Rolled a fucking 20.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And he killed me. Yeah. He killed me.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
No, because like it could have just like be pissed and rolled a 2 as well, and you were not dead. But no, he rolled a fucking 20 for sure.
Yeah, we were young. We didn't really have like all the fucking the shit together. But like as far as like balances and things like that. But no, pretty much it was like if the monster rolled a 20 and it was coming for you, like you were dead. There was no way around it, dude. You were gonna die.
I think the only way that you could like just not die, it could be like the other guy in your party just like arrive and block if they have like also 20s or whatever. Like if, for example, the creature attack, they do a counter, for example, and they're just like, okay, let's throw a die just to defend our party member. They throw a die, and they're just like, oh, it's 20 as well. 20, or whatever. It could be 18, 16, 120 in the party. Maybe you could have a chance to survive. But in your case, they didn't care.
No. Oh, no. You're
just a ranger. We can buy another ranger later.
Yeah, pretty much. I just died. Yeah, and then they ended up. It took me like 2 sessions to come back alive.
Dude, like I remember something, like because like in my magic deck, I have a deck of dragons and a deck of artifact. And like the one that I play the most is the dragon. The dragon, like if I put it simply, they are big monster that use up a lot of mana. But when you have enough mana, and you can have a lot of mana and like some dragon on play, plus your commander, which my commander is doing a double strike, which is like multiplying by 2 the power of my dragons on play. So like for example, I got 2, like my commander and 2 other dragons. In total, it could do like around 32 damage. But I need to have enough mana for this. So I was playing with a guy that got a deck of mouse. A mice deck. It was just like, at first I was like, okay, but it's not strong enough. But the problem is like, he made all the moves before me. So he was able to summon like fucking good creature that costs less mana. And I was still trying to accumulate a lot of mana to have my big dragon coming on. But he still got me because he was able to just like counter everything I did. He was able to kill my commander multiple times. And the problem is like with your commander, when you put your commander on play, your commander is dead, you put it in commander zone, and you have to pay 2 more mana to get him on play again. So if your commander is like a 7 of mana, well, now it's 9. And again, it could be 11 and 13 and so on and so forth, depending on the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fucking love Magic. I'm just now a big fan of Magic. And now I have like a deck of artifacts. Like it costs less mana, but the problem is like it's a 3-color mana. So like if you don't have enough lands, if you don't have like mountains, forests, and islands, and you just have like forest, but every creature and spell are blue, well, you're fucked. You cannot like do anything. Anyway, fucking love Magic. It's so great. And like, you have people that love Magic so much that just like buy precon and just do like a commander by themselves and just spend a lot of money. And you also have casual player that just buy a fucking deck one time and that's it. Basically, yeah.
I've never played, so.
I know one time I should show you.
I know it's old, like old, you know.
It's very old,
but it's like just gotten like popular again. Like I feel like or something like that.
Yeah.
So. Well, Phil.
Yep. Well, Evan,
we've come to the junction.
I realized that you never had a beer during the whole podcast.
No, I had a Blood Orange Polar Seltzer.
Ooh, Polar Seltzer.
Yeah. With essence of fresh lemons. So.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Listen, with the kid being sick, I know that like I'm gonna get hit hard.
That is
like,
normal.
Yeah, I know.
And
so,
you need to be here for your son.
Trying to fucking not get sick. You know what I'm saying? So.
Exactly.
Polar Seltzers it is.
Yeah.
But. All right, sir. What do you got for a little shout out? Who are you gonna shout out today?
Sorry, I just like tried to find. Oh, I think I have my camera that is lagging a lot.
It is. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
What do I do? Oh shit. No.
Look at that. Well, now you all could just look at me. Looks like Phil's camera has finally decided that the internet has seen enough.
No, it just froze, man. What the fuck?
This happened last time too, right? Your internet cut out?
Yeah, but now it's like my internet is okay, but it just like I think my computer is too old, man.
You think it's time?
God damn it.
I think it's time to retire the old girl.
I think yes. Wait a
So
minute.
I upgraded the power supply and the graphics card, so it was time.
Okay,
but now the CPU is gonna be next. So
I'll just shut my camera first, just to see if it does something. Maybe I don't know.
While you do that, allow me to
do your shout out, man.
do me shout outs. I'm thinking I'm going to shout out Burial.
Ooh.
Rejoice in Sin. I have greatly enjoyed that. That was a Metal Architect find. Very good stuff. And let's see if I can find I believe it was independent release, yeah. Because I cannot find anything about the release on this. So I don't really know how Jerry finds this stuff sometimes, man. I really don't. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I don't understand either.
Yeah, big black metal vibes, you know.
Shit.
So Burial.
Oh.
Check them out, kid. Rejoice in Sin. Shouldn't we all?
We should all rejoice in sin. My fucking shout out is Atoll. Atoll. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Atoll.
Atoll.
Atoll. Atoll. They have an album called Inhuman Implants. It was released this year of 2024. And Atoll, well, it's a slam, deathcore, death metal, whatever, all kinds of disgusting thing that you can talk about in music, and it's a fucking insane. It's fucking insane album. I love it. It's just fucking like in your guts. They have songs like "Gay for God," "Vomit Altar," "Sexual Aggressor," "Primordial Rage," and "Autonomic Autosarcophagy." Well, some good poetic song, like we can say. And yeah, that's basically it.
Beautiful.
Yup.
Another great choice, Phil. I always like it when you can say these dirty things.
Yeah, and also a shout out to my friend Matthew. That's him that talked to me about that album. I knew about the band, but I didn't realize they had an album out yet. So yeah.
Excellent. All right, guys, that was Whispers from the Void. I'm Evan. This is Tron Phil.
Yeah, Tron Phil, that is lagging a lot. Thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next one. Cheers. Oh my god, I hate this.